Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica Emery, the Happy CEO. Today, I wanted to talk about just starting, taking your knowledge online. Why? Because you can literally touch so many lives globally now with the power of your brand and social media. So I have clients in New Zealand, Australia, Europe, and all over the United States, like you name it. It's so exciting that we can reach people that far and touch them and impact them with what we are doing. There is someone for everybody. You will find your people. If that little voice in your head is telling you it won't work, I am telling you it will when you step into your power and you just decide you're going to go for it. So the other thing is when you decide to just go for it, bring your knowledge, like I said, online. You start talking about what it is you love, what you desire, what you want to do. And this could be just right now, by the way. You will evolve, you will expand, you will grow into other things because you will learn from your community what it is that they are desiring and you'll bring it to them. So, for example, my journey, right? I started, I've done so much, but when I was in dentistry, I loved branding and marketing so much and was doing it myself. So other dentists at that time were saying, how are you doing what you're doing? And I started helping them. That became a business, and I grew my team and I was traveling a lot. I still do brand photo shoots and things because I love them and it fills me up, but I have expanded beyond social media. So although one of my companies does do all of that, I've built that company to scale, to do digital media for businesses, but then I have expanded into the personal growth and development and the coaching space because I moved out of brick and mortar and into the online space over 4 years ago now. And I am so incredibly obsessed with the life that I have created and built that I didn't even really fully know was possible. I knew that there was like the digital nomad life and you could work from anywhere, but I didn't really realize how incredible it is for just the human, like just your nervous system and like just moving with the impulse of what you desire. If you want to sleep, if you want to go for a walk, like literally you can schedule, your calls accordingly, and you can schedule your coaching calls, by the way, any way you desire. You can be on a Zoom call or you can be on a phone call, or you can do Voxer chats, which is a walkie-talkie app, or a Telegram, or there's so many different ways. Here's the thing with coaching, you can literally create it any way you desire with what feels good to you. Your clients will jump into that package that you create and it will be perfect. But you design it, you create it, and it fits into your lifestyle that you are designing. So your dream life, you can literally design. And so for me, as I expanded out, like I said, and beyond, I started creating retreats. I just knew in my heart, I was like, I want to create a workshop, a retreat, an in-person event. I love bringing people together in person. And you guys, like the first one I did, I definitely afraid. Yep, I was definitely, I just did not know. I just didn't know. At that point, I wasn't speaking on stage. I didn't know how I was going to create the 2 days or anything, but I did know the event space I wanted it at. And so what I did is I just scheduled the event space. I made it happen. I started talking about it on social media. And before I knew that was my first event, I had 23 women signed up for this weekend. It was called Get Social Workshop. 2 days. And it was an exquisite event. It was in Chicago. And so women flew in from everywhere for that event, and I pulled it off. I more than pulled it off. I realized during that time, I really love events because I love creating experiences. And this is why I was a successful dentist as well, because my practice was an experience, just walking in with the chandeliers and oriental rugs and just everything I did. It was exquisite. And even still moving forward with my clients, I love experiences. And I still today do retreats in person. I just did one at a beach house in Island of Palms here where women came in. I did one, was it maybe 2 years ago, called Bus Bombshells. Like, I love retreats. I love events. So I will be doing them now with the Happy CEO Coach Program as well. Now that I've landed into where I currently am right now in my world and what I want to teach. I have grown into this life that I have, like I said, right now, and really embraced that everything I have done up to now has been coaching. Everything, all the masterclasses I've created, everything in Happy CEO Club, like everything I have been teaching, I have been coaching for years now, and consider myself a mentor, really, because I have lived the experiences. And many of you also have experiences that you can, like I said, bring to the table for other people as well, and package them up and create something so that you can create, like I said, more impact, create your dream life. It is amazing. So anyway, that is my video today. I have my phone on in the background, which has a masterclass I'm about to start, and you can hear the music kind of happening in the background a little bit. But I just wanted to say today, I want you to start thinking about what is it that you're passionate about? What is it that you absolutely love to teach? Something that if a friend came to you, what do your friends come to you for, right? Like, what do you love? So for example, back when it was social media and people were coming to me, I was lit up. Like, I could not wait to help them because my eyes saw what they didn't, and I was able to help them structure. Like, I remember going to Brooklyn to a little dental office as well that we were going to do photos at, and walking in. Actually, my team went out first because I had to see patients, and then I flew out later. But when they got there, they sent me a message and said, oh my gosh, like 911, I don't know for the photos, like what we're going to do. It was like tan and brown paint with like mustard, like wainscoting. It was not, and not a lot of sunlight. It just wasn't going to work for photography. But I never worry about that. So when I get out there, I sent them actually to like Target or whatever. I was like, use the company card. My assistant was there to get flowers. I was like, color pops of flowers and like a little carpet, just things that they could furnish the space with. So they were sending me things. I was telling them to get them. Anyway, I got there and I decided to take the video shoot and photo shoot outside. Thank goodness the weather was great to shoot the stoops of New York City, because they're all so stunning, so beautiful. And we took her out and just absolutely kicked ass and took names. Like, it was such a great shoot. But what I had recommended for her then, because what she didn't see, she didn't in her practice, I was like, just this tweak and this tweak and this tweak, like changing the paint to like a really light gray, putting dimmer switches on the switches, picking up fresh flowers every single week because they're literally being sold everywhere there. People love fresh flowers when they come in. We created this like little room for her. She kept the big clock that we had purchased and the little carpets, which added, again, pops of colors and warmth. It literally changed the game. And her patients, which she had said to me later, like, not only did her patients love it, but she became so much more successful because of that stuff. So creatively, I don't know where I just went with that, but creatively, like I said, you just have to step into what you love. I was so passionate. That is my point. When I went there, I was literally going to do photos and video, and it became like a whole, not only creating an experience for her guests, because I did that too, basically redecorating the entire space, as well as getting her online for social media, etc. So I ride with the waves and the rhythms of my heart and what I desire. And right now, it is really to get more of you online, for you to come online, one, within yourself, to come back into yourself and tap into what it is you love, and know that you can take this online to impact masses of people, and then create different ways with your packages, like whether or not you want to do in-person retreats, whether or not you want to travel to meet people in person. For example, here I have a beautiful space downtown Charleston that is just completing now, but my VIP clients, I'm going to fly them in to create an incredible weekend, because I still love photography, to take photos of them for their business, for their sales pages, and everything that we're going to create. I love the seat on the rocket ship. So I'm going to do business in a weekend. Someone that's just like, okay, I have this idea and I have been just stopping myself, just should-having all over myself, because you should start now, right? Just like start now. There's no I should have started before. It's just start. So for me, if I can literally do that with somebody in a weekend and they can leave and be like, oh my gosh, I have my entire weekend built, which, by the way, when I did that retreat way back when, my first workshop that I ever did, I spent $10,000 because I'll never forget this because I remember thinking, oh my gosh, like this is a lot of money. And on someone I did not know. I forget if she came through a referral, if I found her on Instagram, but I was like, I need to get this workshop together. I want it to be amazing. And I had not been a speaker at that point. And again, I didn't know how to structure the workshop for 2 days. So I hired somebody for $10,000 and then paid for her flight. She flew up from Florida, and she and I, was Easter weekend, literally sat in my beautiful, at a soiree space in Chicago, like a creative agency space. And we sat there alone with like big pieces of paper on the floor and like mapped it all out. And she helped me create the whole thing. And when she left after that weekend, I felt so solid. I felt ready to freaking rock. And I did. And like I said, that helped me pull my brain together so that I executed not only on an incredible experience, but, you know, in teaching them and having it be like fluid. It was amazing. Was it worth the 10,000? 1,000,000,000%. And you know why? Because not only did it give me the confidence to step into the room for those 2 days, I took the same model and then rinsed and repeated it moving forward. So, and then I grew from it. And then I, you know, ended up, like I said, speaking on stage and things like that. So you just have to start. You have to start. But can you imagine in a weekend of having your business like completely built with actually like amazing photos? Like you just come, you lean back and you're like, I am freaking ready. That's all you need to be, is like hand up, green light, go, gas pedal. I am ready. I am ready to go. And then you have somebody, like I said, yes, you have to invest to be in the room, but I mean, gosh, is that money worthwhile to start bringing in clients like right away, where you are living your dream life and you are making, you know, a dream income, being free? Like, oh gosh, you guys, like this is so loaded and I can't wait to get into it more, but this video is already getting long, so I'm going to park it here. I'm here every day, so I will pick this up in the next video. Thanks for being here. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.